Hello, Sophie, anarchist mum here. Today we are exploring dresses and boys in dresses and the narratives around that. Oscar likes to put on dresses and enjoys my clothes, and often he and B will swap outfits. And I'm wanting to explore about how that's perceived by others around kids when a boy wears a dress. I feel we're getting a bit more comfortable with it, but I still feel it's a thing. So Oscar, once when he was about 5, wore a dress to a group play, and it was noted, or it was commented to Oscar by one of the qualified carers, who's young, by the way, so I can't even say it's a generational thing, that, wouldn't be wearing that down to the shops, Oscar. To which I replied, he can wear whatever he wants to the shops. B, on the other hand, when she wears a Spider-Man costume or anything of Oscar's clothes, she is met with, I don't know, let's say applause. She's congratulated. She's told how cool she looks. She isn't told I wouldn't go down to the shops like that. So why do we use that term for a boy in something that is deemed not normal, and not for a girl when she wears boys' clothes? Labels. Why do we label? Why do we insist on these labels? They're purely a construct, and society likes a label. You fit in that box, and you fit in that box, and then we're all comfortable. Are we though? Are the people in the box actually comfortable with how we've labelled them? Chipping away at their identities. Isn't that confusing? Confusing for the individuals as to who they are, who they feel they are. But no, you don't do that, because that makes them feel uncomfortable. And so you need to be uncomfortable too. Oscar and B play a lot, and the other night I witnessed just a beautiful play. Oscar was putting makeup on B, and B was putting makeup on Oscar. They were swapping clothes. They thought it was hilarious, and I just thought how empowering it is for them both to experience the other. There's nothing else to it. It's just about trying things out, seeing what it feels like to be the other person. If you're living with each other, then surely you're curious about that. Interestingly, very rarely wears dresses until she chooses to. Never have I been able to say to her, you're going to put a dress on. If I have, she's full of resistance. Quite right too. It's up to her. Probably my lack of wearing dresses, but I've not ever promoted either. However, she has she doesn't like anyone commenting. She's very particular. So if she wears something that she deems, I'm going to say feminine, she's very conscious of, I don't want anyone to comment on it. She's aware that people make a comment on, oh, you're so pretty, or that's so beautiful, or your hair's like this, or so she doesn't like that. And she has, someone said to her a few weeks ago, are you a princess bee or a queen bee? To which she just looked at them and responded, neither. I was just in awe of her. She felt so assured to say neither. And I didn't wipe up after in terms of apologising for her for saying that. That was her truth. We're very quick to feel uncomfortable about our children speaking their truth, and feel we need to jump in and apologise to the adult they've said it to. We don't. that's up to the adult to hold that space. It's up to the adult. If they're feeling offended by it, then that's something within them. If they're feeling challenged by it, that's something within them. That's nothing to do with the child. The child has purely spoken their truth. Whether they're saying it or wearing it, that's how they feel. And I feel we need to give them more space to explore that. There's so much wrapped up in clothes and what kids choose to play with, and the way we market to them, and want them to be an ideal, whereas actually, isn't it just about them feeling who they are? There's a great poem by Susan Griffin that says it's about women's liberation, and it opens with "Wear a dress." Highly recommend the read of it, because actually, isn't it about compassion for other, for us to have a understanding of what it might be like to experience that. We seem to congratulate girls for being like boys in the way they dress, yet find a feisty girl, then they're sort of deemed a strong-willed girl, or she knows what she wants. That still seems to be shamed, whereas that's applauded and rewarded in boys, yet as a boy to have the feminine qualities, that's not. There's a whole confusion going on here. And can I just remind you that women are the only ones with female chromosomes, and men have both. Something to ponder on. Anyway, I'm waffling, so I shall leave it there. I've lost my little remote control, so I'm going to have to press the screen. Thanks for watching, guys. I'd love to know if this has challenged you, if you've got any questions. Do your kids dress up in alternative clothing, attire? What have you come across? Share it with me.